How's it going, everyone? MegaMasher's here, and for once, I really don't even know how to properly introduce a video. As you can tell by the title of the video, it's intent versus impact, and this doesn't really have anything to do with Pokemon, so I do apologize if you've navigated your way to this video and you are disappointed, but give this video a chance. Really, this video does in fact stem from some experiences I've had within the Pokemon community, most notably Smogon, and just I don't know, like bear with me here. Whenever I go like off the cuff on videos like these, like a cappella, it's like I say the first thing that comes to mind. So I do apologize if either I repeat myself or if I, jumble my words up. Um, I find that doing videos like these, especially like with the way that I've just been pounding out so many videos, it's helped me a lot with my speaking abilities, and I'm actually very happy with that. And you guys are an inspiration for all of that to happen. Um, of course, you guys are a fucking inspiration just all across the fucking board. It's amazing. And that's why, I don't mind kind of opening up a little bit once in a while to you guys because, when I say that you guys are my friends, I mean that. I mean all 400 plus members of this community. All of you guys are my friends. And, I hope you guys take that as truth because it is the truth. Um, but let's see here. How can I open this up here? A wise man once told me, well, actually, this wise man happens to work with me. He's my site supervisor at the healthcare facility that I've been working at as security over the last near 4 years. And I gotta say that because of this man's guidance, I've evolved over the years. No pun intended. Well, actually, you know what? You can kind of chalk that up as an intended pun. Um, but him and I have had some discussions over the last 4 years that almost every time I take a very valuable piece from it and I help that aid me towards growing into a stronger and better person each and every day. Um, One discussion I remember he had was just trying to remember the exact words that he used because it puts things into perspective so well. It was something along the lines of it's not about the intent of your message, it's about the impact. Um, And that right there, it rings truth in so many ways that it's pretty much undeniable. You could intend to make a point, and for it to mean X, for example, to somebody, but they take it as Y, meaning that you could, uh, speak from the heart and say, I don't know, just for example, well, you know what? We'll use the whole debacle about the whole like stance on people being against cheaters. Say, for example, in Pokemon terms, say power savers or cyber savers, what savers, cyber savers. What the fuck? Anyways, back on track here. This is supposed to be a serious video. Um, there's some people who are outright against cheaters, and the thing of it is I respect every single person's opinion as long as your delivery does not come off as negative, where you come off as someone who is pompous and think you're above everybody else, and therefore comes off as an attack. That right there equals no respect from me, and I think I speak for a lot of people when I say that statement. Um, but I've actually had some actually very civil disagreements with people in the past, not just on the whole stance of whether whether cyber saved or power saved Pokemon are legit or not, or if it's cheating or not, whatever. Like just the whole bit. I respect endlessly people who choose to stand by the old-fashioned way where you breed for perfect statted Pokemon. I have mad respect for you. Um, but anyways, I've had some pretty civil disagreements with people in the past, not just on that, but on other things too. And you know what? I walk away with a smile and a new friendship because more often than not, we come to a neutral stance where it's like, I don't agree with you 100%, but I do agree with you in some regards because A, your delivery was right, therefore your message was conveyed right, and I actually agree with some of the message that uh, the subject is what I would intend would be. Sorry, I got jumbled up. I would normally disagree, but I would actually agree with some of your points. Um, and that just doesn't go for anything to do with Pokemon. That just goes for life in general. Um, Intent versus impact. It's like you may intend on saying one thing, but the impact of your message may mean something else. So basically, it's like this just, like I said, just doesn't go for Pokemon, but this goes for life in general. And I've had the pleasure actually of learning what the whole lesson means because it turned me into a better person from that single-handed lesson. Is when you're sorry about that. When you're talking to somebody, do your best to think before you speak. Sometimes I know I speak off the cuff and I say the first thing that comes to mind, but at the same time, though, I think about what I say before I say it. I know videos in the past where I've went a cappella and I've spoke for like 20 or 30 minutes on something like my whole defend the. We'll say, for example, my defending Smogon video. I went a cappella and I spoke from the heart, spoke from my mind, all that stuff. But I knew what I was going to say, in general, anyways. And this goes for anybody who, they want to make their opinions be heard. They want to have their side of things out there. It's possible to talk about pretty much anything and get your point out there just as long as you know how to deliver it without a negative impact. Um, and just that right there is that's pretty much like the main point of this video is you don't have to uh, come off as someone who has got to be right and rule with an iron fist. I mean, people are going to disagree with you. I mean, hell, people disagree with me. No matter how crazy and upbeat and civil that I am, there are going to be people who disagree with me. And you know what? You could disagree with me 110%. As long as you're respectful about it and you deliver it without a negative impact, I will give you all the time of day for me. And I will do my best to address it correctly, and I will uh, be sure to give you the same amount of respect and the props that you gave to me. That's just the kind of person I am. But if you're gonna come off the wrong way, um, let's see here. If you're gonna come off the wrong way, and you know that that person took it the wrong way, then you need to own up to that kind of responsibility and do your best to fix it. Maybe take that person aside or talk to them privately, excuse me, and say, hey, like I noticed that you kind of took what I said the wrong way. Allow me to elaborate a little bit more and tell you what I was meaning to say, what the whole meaning of the message was. If you don't do that, well, that's kind of irresponsible, and that's actually a second mistake on top of your first mistake of making the person misunderstand your message. Well, I wouldn't even really say it's a mistake, really. That's kind of incorrect. But you see right there, I make mistakes too, but I own up to them. Um, but basically, especially if you're somebody who, uh, sorry about that, my computer just went to sleep. Anyways, if you're somebody who is especially, I wouldn't say a public figure, but you have a platform where you have several hundred followers or a good following. You have a responsibility to make sure that you deliver the your messages without coming off as an attack because there's some people who will mindlessly agree with what you say, and if you come off as an attacker and they mindlessly agree with you, that's the mindset that they're going to have potentially onto other things, or that's the kind of mindset that they're going to have about you. Whether they agree with you or not, who knows? So that's really basically the whole premise of this video. Is just I kind of wanted to sit down and talk with you guys a little bit about something that's just been weighing on my mind the entire night that I was at work, and hopefully you guys take something good from this video. Like I said, I do apologize that this is not really a Pokemon related video. This is just me sitting in my cluttered ass laundry room in the basement, because that's really the only place I can access the internet and make videos for you guys. And I also apologize yet again for being shirtless. I just got off a 12-hour shift and I'm exhausted. I'm actually going to go to bed after finishing this video, but not before I upload it for you guys. I will be uploading later on. I'm not entirely sure what I want to upload, whether it be another Pokemon review or another battle video, or hell, maybe even something like a team building video. I mean, if it's a team building video you want, name me a Pokemon that you would love to see me build a team around, and I will do my best to do just that and demonstrate it in a battle or two on Pokemon Showdown. So that will be for later on, but for right now, I'm going to go catch some Z's right after I upload this video. So I hope you guys have yourselves a good one. And if you like this video and you agree with what I'm saying, well, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this one, probably won't happen often. But I'm gonna start get opening up a little bit more and just talking real talk outside of Pokemon, outside of YouTube, all that stuff. If you guys like videos like this, then subscribe to our community. Uh, I intend on building a community that everybody feels welcome and that everybody's equal and that nobody's judged, kind of thing. I give every single person a chance, and I'm someone who will stand up for you too. If there's someone that attacks this community, I'm there like the Tyrannosaurus was from Jurassic World, just coming to the rescue. And I'll do that for you, okay? I have your back. I just want you guys to know that. And I want to, once again, extend a mega thank you to everybody who has subscribed to this channel and has stayed subscribed to me through all the highs and the lows. You guys mean the fucking world to me. You really do. So that's really all I got to say. I hope you guys have yourselves a good one, and I shall see you guys, well, later on today, which hopefully, uh, see, it's quarter to 10 right now. If I wake up at say 6 o'clock or 6:30 or something like that, I'm gonna go to the gym, so I should be free around 9 o'clock to make another video. So I'm not gonna be able to make another video until like later on tonight. So hopefully this suffices, and I hope you guys have yourselves a good day. I shall see you guys next upload. Thanks for watching.